Hi, I'm Gary the Water Guy, and I own the water filter eStore and the water store in Midland, Ontario. Do you have an older water softener? Doesn't seem to be working quite right or isn't working at all? Before you make that expensive call to get a service call done, why not clean the media? And the media is what does all the work in terms of softening your water, removing the iron, etc. So inside this tank, which is called the media tank, it's half full of a media, and that media does all the work. It softens the water, it removes the calcium and magnesium, etc. Well, that medium can become fouled or dirty after a period of time, so you can use a media cleaner to clean that out. How do you do that? Real simple. You can use a product like this. It's called ResCare, and what you would do is you take half a cup and pour it into the brine well. So this is the brine tank, that's where your salt is stored, and there's a cap on top of the brine well. It's the smaller well at the back, or depending on where it's located, about 4 inches in diameter. Remove the cap and pour the ResCare right inside there. Now, if you have a lot of iron in your water, then you may want to use a product like Rust Out. So with Rust Out, it's a powder. So you would take a cup of it, dissolve it in a half gallon of water, and pour that down the brine well. Also, if you have a tannin filter instead of a water softener to remove discoloration from your water, you would use a product like this. It's called citric acid, and again, you dissolve a cup of it in half a gallon of water and pour it down there. How often would you have to do this? Well, again, it depends on your situation, how much iron you have, and things like that. But if you did this once a year, it would definitely prolong the life of your media and, of course, your water softener, tannin filter, etc. Now, once you've poured that in there, then what you want to do is you want to regenerate it. So on here, there's a regen button. You push that down, hold it for 5 seconds. You'll hear the motor start up, and it'll go through a regeneration cycle. But you want to do that twice. Regenerate it once. It takes an hour and a half to 2 hours to go through the cycle. Then push the button again, hold it down, and regenerate it again. Once it's finished the regeneration the second time, then wherever the faucet is closest to where the water softener is installed, run that faucet until the water is nice and clear. Especially if you have tannins, if you have a tannin filter, that water might become very discolored after you've done the cleaning with the citric acid. So you want to make sure you flush that discolored water out before you start using water in the whole household. And that's it. If you like what you saw today, please click the subscribe button. That way you'll be notified about new videos as they become available on my channel. And for more info, you can go to our websites, either thewaterstoreMidland.com or thewaterfiltereStore.com. And again, I'm Gary the Water Guy from the Water Store in Midland, Ontario. Thanks for watching.